Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Stock Pivot pre-market analysis. Let's deep dive straight in market key insights. Today, we are looking on the 30-minute time frame. We'll be monitoring the market for this week after the last week's sell-off, pullback, basically, not the sell-off, but let's see. Let's find the direction for this week. So we'll start with the S&P 500. The market is in the recovery mode today. What we are looking at, so there are two things that we are monitoring. Point number one, we are looking at this order block right here, this 137 share which were bought in this area right in 586. The second thing, we are looking at this pending gap right in this area. So downside, we are looking at 578. We are monitoring 578. Upside, we are looking for 598. This sell side order block right here. So market is kind of a sideline in this area from 580 to 598. This is the 2% area plus minus. So market is sideline. It's fluctuating in this area. If you go to the daily time frame, unless we have negative TMA cross, we'll be not buying the put. Market is still holding above 9 EMA. So the most likely market will continue to be sidelined right here. If you look at carefully, this is what's going on. So at this high point, the fractal, which was the highest point here, then we have the first lower high right in this area. So the market is trying to hold this area before it sell off. So the market is sidelined. We'll be monitoring this area continuously. All right. So we'll be monitoring this area. Anytime we have a negative TMA, we'll be buying the put S&P 500. Otherwise, we'll be just monitoring this position. So market remains sidelined for a couple of days before it sell off. Moving forward to NVIDIA at 142, when we sold 2X call, right at 141 plus, we were looking for the market to pull back. We are still waiting for another little more pullback. We are looking somewhere around 129.54. That's the area, this right, this order block right here. So this is the area that we are looking for. And the reason for this one is wave A. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 5 finished here. So right now we are in wave 1. So market will pull back into 129 and then go back into wave B and then the drop C right at 200 EM right here, 120 area. So at 120 area, I'm a long on the position. Any recovery in 140 area back, I'm a short seller of the call. 120 area will be shorting the put as well as taking a long position. We are not buying the share in this position right now. If you are looking at 135, we are not a buyer of the NVIDIA. So we want a little bit more pullback around 129.54. That's the area that we'll start buying. So 50% position will open at 129.54, another 50% at 120. If it comes to 120, we'll also be shorting the put and also be taking a long call. We'll be going long synthetic in 120 area at 200 EM right here. Moving forward to SMCI, perfect setup right on 30-minute time frame. If you look at particularly for this week, so we are kind of looking a bullish flag right here. So this leg up, and then we have a zigzag pattern, lower low continuously. We also have two equal low and the double bottom right here, bottom number 1, bottom number 2. What we are looking at, we are holding the short put on this one, which is a perfect way of trading when the stock is right here. So if the price comes back to the neckline right here in 44 area, we'll be closing our short put for profits and then wait for the another pullback before it continue. Overall, we are looking for this to go in a 60 area, $60 per share. But this is the area of equal low. This is the area that we are shorting the put, and 45 area plus all the way to 48 area. This is the area that we are closing our position. So this area short put, this area close your put. However, we'll continue trading SMCI. We have a lot of upside left on this one. We are bullish on this. Moving forward to MSTR. So right here, there are two price points we are looking at. Again, very similar. We are bullish on TMA. We have a neckline breakout here. So most likely what will happen, the stock will recover into 374 area and then again sell off, rejection at the neckline and the sell side order block. If you look at this lower high, and someone sold a 62,793 shares. So most likely, this is where the another sell-off will happen, 374. So what we are looking at, if this sell-off like break out this area and comes back in a 400 area, we'll be shorting the call. Downside 359 area that we are looking at. On daily time frame, we are looking at 339 area for the long position. 330 to this area that we are looking at, Fibonacci, golden Fibonacci level, which is wave 4. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4. We are in wave 4 right now. If it pullbacks into 330.93, 330.93, then we'll be taking a long position. We are looking at 470.58. This is where we'll be closing all our trade on this one. 470.58 is the maximum we are looking on this one, on this bull run, and then there is a correction. Moving forward to Tesla. Since we hit our price target 354.59, we have been bearish on this one. We are looking for a pullback into A, B, and C. The first price target we are looking at 294.86, and a major sell-off in the market, which we are looking at 256.84. So this is the area, two area that we are interested in. 294.86, which is 200 EMA support. So retest 200 EMA and continue the upside for $414. And 256 area, that's where we are looking for the long position to continue holding and building our position in this area. Moving forward to UNH, we are currently trading at $305. We are second time we are in profit on our 250 short put. So we'll be closing at the market opening. 250 put, we'll be booking the profit today, and then we'll continue holding the 310 and 320 short puts. So we'll be closing partial trade for the profit in this area, and we'll continue holding the another one. So that's all for UNH. We are not looking to buy the share in this area. We'll continue. The overall, we are looking at 438. This is where it's heading, right in this area. Until this area, the only trade we'll be taking is the short put, bull put. So right here, until this area. Once it comes to 469, 470 area, we'll stop touching this, stop trading UNH. We'll be out of this. Moving forward to VIX. VIX again holding 200 EMA, and there will be a bounce again. If you look at the particular candle, we have this hammer right here. Then we have the uptrend started. The candle is claiming the 9 EMA means the VIX will shoot up once again. Minimum target we are looking at 2269. Maximum we are looking at 29. This area 2978. That's where the VIX will reach and eventually fail. That's where the S&P 500 will make the next all-time high. Once the VIX reach 2978. VIX will pull back and the S&P 500 will shoot up upside. Moving forward to Bitcoin. So we were looking at to top the Bitcoin at 109,953. It has a little bit went in extension. Then we are crossing. The price is below 9 EMA. However, we have this order block which was purchased by the GameStop and the strategy right at the top of this area. Right now, if you look at this particular candle, 2 days, 2 candle has been on sideline, like undecided market right here. So, however, what we are looking at, we are looking for entry anywhere from 94 to 91,000 area. This is the area that we are looking out for our entry. We are not a buyer at this point. This is the area that I'm looking for an entry at 200 EMA. Correction right here in this area, and it will happen sooner or later, maybe a few weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Nobody knows perfectly the time, but we know where the price is heading. Price will definitely come down to below 94,000 and then shoot up once again to 120 and 139 area from 94. So I'll be taking a leverage position 20x in this area around under 94. Close to 91,062.10. That's the area that I'm looking for a position, 20x leverage, and ride all the way to 140,000, 139 and $133. So that's the range we are looking at. So from 91 to 139K. So that's what we'll be trading. We'll continue holding our ICP position. We are sitting at the trend line. We are looking for a breakout from this point anytime, maybe within this week. So there should be a shoot up right in this area. So from 488 all the way to 613, this is the area that we are looking at. There has to be a big bounce like this bounce, this one. So we are looking for a bounce. We'll continue holding our position. We are looking to hold the ICP for a while, unless we have this complete bending market recovery back in this area, which is 760. Then we are looking for 973 and $12. So we'll be closing our position, but we'll continue holding in this area. We are not closing any position at a small profit. Even if it comes to 613, we'll be in profit because our buying is at 510 and another buying is 478. So we'll not be closing these positions at 613 area. We'll be looking for 760. We are looking for a solid profit on this one. Moving forward, let's deep dive to Solana. Solana, what will happen on Solana right here? If you look at this pattern carefully, we are below 200 EMA. We have a negative team across. So what I'm looking at, Solana to take down this point, right? This fractal right here. So there is a possibility Solana to create liquidity right in 112 area and then shoot up. So what will happen? Generally, these kind of pattern, you need to understand what happens when the price drop. They give you the recovery. Most of the bull started buying in this area. Oh, it's a recovery. But practically what happened? They all will be stopped out. Back sell off. Eventually, the price will take down this higher high point. So down, up, take down this lower low, create the liquidity grab right in this area, 112, this order block, the big buy, institution buy right here. So take down and hit the stop loss for all these buyer in this area and then shoot up continuously. So generally, first breakout is fake, and then the market will take down all the buyer, and then it will go eventually where it's supposed to go. So if the Solana is supposed to go to $265, it will not come down to this area 95 and go to 262. This is not how market works. Market works, it started falling from 295, come down to 95. It will go back to 187 and then go back to 112. Remove all the visitor from the place, all those visitors, those who are buying in this area. So people, those who are buying from 116 to 180 area, hit the stop loss for all of them, kick them out from the market, and then institution will load in this area 120, because to buy the institution there has to be a liquidity, and to have the liquidity someone has to have a stop loss hit. So, and who's the target? Is the retail investor right here. So retail investor will hit the stop loss, institution will load, and then they will accumulate the position and shoot up straight into 250 area, and this is where they will distribute again 260 area. However, we'll be trading Solana all the way to $553, but we are trading. Okay, so we'll continue be exiting at certain pivot points. So first area that we are looking around 260 area minimum, and then we'll decide after another pullback. So right now we are holding Solana in our account. We are holding ICP. We are looking to trade Bitcoin after the pullback, and we are holding Doge, Shiba. We are holding some other cryptos as well, like Render. If some of the crypto, the good project I highlight for you, one of the good project is Render. This is the kind of project that should be your part of your portfolio. Render. Then you have Ondo. This one. So Ondo, Render, ICP. You can also add some percentage in your portfolio. Link. We also have GRT, Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. Those are meme coin. You never know when they will go up, but you never know, because these are your lotto ticket. If it goes, it goes. It doesn't go, it doesn't go. Nobody has any solid. They itself don't have any foundation. Bitcoin, yes, this is the range we are looking to trade. So wait for the pullback on the Bitcoin, and then we start trading Bitcoin with 20x leverage. I'll be giving you the precise reversal once the trend will change in 200 EMA right here. All right, that's all for today. And if you have any question, any comments, you can post in the comment box, and any ticker symbol you want to be included in tomorrow pre-market analysis. Yes, before we close, I forgot one thing to mention. GME, yes, GameStop. So we'll be closing our covered call second time for the profit. We closed our $30 covered call for 20th of June for almost about 50% profit. We sold for 610. We closed around 3 something. Then we sold for 33.50 for 27th of June, which is also again 50% in profit. We'll be closing at the market open, and I already alerted in the Discord that the new covered call will be selling. We'll stay covered because 4th of June we have earning. I'll be updating how the earning will be playing on GME soon. So this morning around 10:30, I'll alert the GameStop earning, how to play. That's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and see you in the Discord. Thanks. Bye.